Hello and welcome to our cabin here on Celestyal Journey. It is cabin 9102. It is a junior balcony suite. Let's go in and take a look. Wow, what a fantastic cabin here on First Impressions. Now the first thing you'll notice directly behind me is the safety information on board and the location of your muster station. Then to the right of the door you will notice there is a light switch. This controls all the lights in your cabin. For this cabin you do not need to insert your key card anywhere, lights just come on straight away. Also with the safety information there is a little card that you can insert into the key card slot that will tell your cabin steward whether you want to make up your room or not to disturb you. Along the left side of the entrance to the cabin then you'll find all your storage space. There is plenty of storage space here on this cabin. Let's take a look inside these wardrobes. So in the first two wardrobes you will find your hanging space. They are both full length hanging wardrobes with two separate shelves above. Also in this wardrobe you will see there is blankets and duvets and a handy mirror on the back of the door. Onto the second set of wardrobes, you will find more hanging space. In the first wardrobe, there is an opportunity to have full length hanging or, and I've never seen this before in any other cruise cabin, fold down shelves. So you can easily change it from shelving to hanging space. In the second part of this wardrobe, you will then find a safe, your life jacket up on the top shelf, and then half hanging space below that. Also in these wardrobes, there is robes as well as slippers, plus information about the laundry service on board. Now, one thing to note is that on Celestyal, you do have the life jackets that you have to take with you to your muster station. Before we get into the main part of the cabin, let's take you into the bathroom for a look. Two things to note as you firstly come into this bathroom is one, there is quite a step, so bear that in mind. Second of all, there are two hooks on the back of the door. Let's come into the main bathroom itself and you will see there's a nice sink area with two glass shelves. Also, there are two face cloths, soap and shower caps provided. Now the sink area itself is of a good size and there is hand soap as well as two glasses left on the top of the sink. Underneath is where you'll find your bin and your spare toilet rolls. Even though this is an older style cabin, there is plenty of light, a really big mirror and a shaving socket located just up next to the light. Just past the toilet area you will find some hanging space where your towels are located. There are lovely fresh cotton feeling towels, really soft. And yes, as usual, I am in the shower and it is a fantastic size. Look, I can almost stretch my arms all the way out. It's a glass door, big tick from us. Shower head with really good shower pressure, already we've tested that, plus shower gel and shampoo. Now there's no sign of conditioner yet, but I will ask the room steward if it is provided and let you know. One thing to note that on the shower controls, they are very low in the shower, so do bear that in mind, and there is a very small shelf to pop any toiletries on. This side of me you will notice there is that washing line to dry any clothes that you may need whilst on your cruise. Then finally there is one very small glass shelf located here in the corner. All in all, it feels a really good sized bathroom so far. We'll test it out and let you know. Now we come on through into the main area of the cabin and first thing that I spot is this really good sized bed. I think this is probably a king size. Next to the bed you will find your bedside tables. On either side these have two drawers of a good size in them. Right above that you will find your light switches where you will also spot your USB port. There is also a reading light on either side of the bed. On this side of the bed there is the telephone where you can contact reception, the spa and even other cabins. Just behind me then here is the air conditioning unit. This controls the temperature inside the cabin. And directly above that there are two hooks, so if you didn't want to bring those magnetic hooks with you, not to worry, there are two good size hooks here. On the bed there is lots of information, including your daily guide to what's happening on board Celestyal Journey, some information for suite guests and information about the sail away party. Now you will spot a lanyard on the bed. This is chargeable. It costs €4 to purchase. If you don't want to purchase it, your cabin steward will take it away. Then also there are two pool towels provided. Again, make sure these are returned at the end of your cruise or there is an additional charge. Directly opposite the bed and behind me here, you'll find a really good sized TV. One thing is to note though, that the sofa is located just over here, so it is a little bit difficult to watch if you're sitting on the sofa. As we move across the cabin wall from the TV, we have this big dresser unit with a big sized desk. There's also 6 drawers here, so again, plenty of storage space. In this top drawer here, you will find the hairdryer. Now, provided for you on top of this desk area are 2 glasses and a large bottle of water. In this cabin, the large bottle of water is chargeable. The 2 smaller bottles of water are complimentary. You get 2 of these daily and come with a junior balcony suite cabin. Also here, there is the breakfast menu. You can fill this in, leave it outside of your cabin, and you will get breakfast in the morning. One thing to note with room service is that all the items on here are chargeable. As well as this absolute huge mirror, you will notice that underneath there are 2 European plug sockets plus another USB port. Great going Celestial. As well as some additional light switches. Now there is a chair provided for you, which is great to see, as well as another 3 drawers. Just at the end of the desk, there is some more safety information about the spa, and a name card for your room stewards. Opposite that big desk area, there is this huge sofa. Now you probably could fit 4 people sitting on here. It is a fantastic size. And also there is a small table provided, and right on top of that, there is some facial tissues. A few interesting things located in this corner of the cabin, as well as the lamp here. There is some snacks, water, cucumber water, and a full minibar. All of these items are chargeable though, so please bear that in mind. And once again, behind the lamp, there are some more light switches. Right now, just before we head outside, it's worth pointing that there is a light switch that does control the light on your balcony just next to the door handle here. Out on the balcony in the sunshine, what could be better? Yes, on Celestyal Journey, these junior balcony suite cabins have a fantastic sized balcony. There is a small metal surround around them. That hasn't been a problem for us so far. In our cabin, there is provided for you 3 seats out here on the balcony and a small table. There is plenty of space here. Let's do that stretch test. As you can see, it is bigger than I can stretch, which means it's a great size. So after exploring the cabin, we'll give you a full detailed review of how we got on after our 7 nights on board now. And we are back. Now we've spent a good few nights in this cabin, the balcony junior suite on board Celestyal Journey, and we thought we'd tell you the good and the bad points that we've come up with.
So let's start off with the positives, and there are many. The storage space, absolutely incredible. So many drawers. Some cruise lines are removing drawers from their cabins, but here on Celestyal Journey there are plenty, and we all love a good drawer. There are 9 drawers sat in front of me now in the vanity/desk area. There are 2 either side of the bed, and they are good sizes.
Yes, there's plenty of wardrobe space as well, and the good thing about this cabin, which we showed you earlier, you can have extra shelving or extra hanging space depending on your need. So all that storage space plus many more shelves, tables, desktop space. There is plenty of space inside the cabin and in the bathroom.
Second positive is the bed, really comfortable, no issues, no problems. We've slept well every single night.
There's also plenty of storage space underneath the bed, making it a perfect place to store your suitcase. There is plenty of living space to make you comfortable in here, including this huge sofa that we're sat on now. The sofa is a really good size and there's plenty of space to spread out in the cabin. The other positive about this cabin is the balcony. It is huge. We've had many a good hours where we've sat on the balcony looking out at the wonderful views. We've even managed to spot some dolphins.
Another positive for us is the size of the shower. There's plenty of room inside it. There's also a glass shower door, and we've had no issues or problems at all.
Now there are a couple of things that have niggled us about this cabin, and we have to be truthful. One is that the curtains aren't blackout curtains, so So early in the morning it does start to get light in the cabin, but because we've had to get up early pretty much most days for excursions on board Celestyal Journey, it hasn't really bothered us, but the couple of days where we have had a lie-in, it has felt light in the cabin.
The next slight drawback is the early morning announcements. Every morning, just welcoming guests to each of the destinations. Now, because Celestyal Cruise Lines is an international cruise line, there are lots of nationalities on board. Those announcements do go on for around about 10 minutes in the multiple different languages.
Yes, and with the ship docking around 8 AM and announcements starting from roughly around 7:30 AM, it does disturb your sleep in the morning if you are wanting a lie-in.
Overall though, considering the positives and the small little niggles, would we stay in this cabin again?
Absolutely, we think it's a great cabin. All the little bonuses that come with it, such as the bottles of water you get delivered in your cabin every day, the nightly turn down service from our fantastic cabin steward, and the amount of living space in this cabin makes it a really great option.
So would you be happy staying in this cabin? Please let us know in the comments. If you'd like to know more about sailing with Celestyal, we've got a full vlog series available on our channel where we sailed on Celestyal Journey for 7 nights. Thanks for watching our cabin tour and review of our junior balcony suite here on Celestyal Journey. If you've got any comments or questions, just pop them in the box below and we'll get back to you. If you'd like to support us in creating future content and receiving exclusive benefits, we're also available on Patreon and through YouTube channel memberships.
Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more content available on our YouTube channel, so press that subscribe button. If you're interested in receiving daily updates, we're available on most social media platforms. Just search for Tom and Dom Travel.